Missouri Farm Bureau. And Jana Stevens, your Clay County Farm Bureau agent, present A Minute with Minnick. A quick look at Coach Minnick's perspective on tonight's game. Now let's hear it from the coach.
Welcome to A Minute with Minnick, sponsored by Missouri Farm Bureau. Jana Stevens is your Farm Bureau agent in Liberty. Coach, we're playing Fort Osage tonight. How does the matchup look?
Fort Osage is dang good, boys. They remind me of what we were last year as far as they've got 17 starters back off a really good football team from last year. And I think the biggest thing you'll see out of those guys last year, we did defend them really well last year as far as keeping Peppers contained. He's a guy you definitely don't ever stop. You just hope to kind of keep him contained. But this year, they have 3 receivers back. They've got a much more athletic and throwing quarterback this year. So they were not easy to defend, but they were easier to defend last year, knowing they were kind of one-dimensional and you had to stop Peppers, and you kind of just try your luck out there on the receivers and hope they didn't throw it over the top. This year you've got to account for not only Peppers, but an athletic quarterback that can throw it and 3 receivers back. And 3 of the 5 offensive linemen back. So they're going to be a physical football team. They're going to spread it around, so we can't just key on Peppers, which obviously he'll be a big part of our defensive game plan. But you've got to account for everybody on the field, which will make them much more dangerous this year than they have been. As good as they're on offense, I think they're even better defensively. They've got Anthony Thompson at linebacker, who's the best linebacker we've played the last 2 years.
Oh, wow.
He's the younger brother of Skylar Thompson that plays quarterback for the Dolphins. Phenomenal football player, and makes play after play. Even when you get a body on him, he'll dip and rip and make tackles. And so we've got to find ways to get hats on him. And then I think they've got 8 guys back defensively off a really, really good defense last year. Obviously, we can only muster 21 points. And I think, they're going to rely on their defense early. They did bring in a new offensive coordinator, so that's another thing that's going to be completely different. For years, Fort kind of ran, about 6 or 7 of the same plays really well. This year, they're going to have new formations and new stuff. And being week 1, we haven't seen any of it. So, there could be some shocking stuff we have not seen. So our defense has got to just be on their toes and be ready to adjust to things. But they're a really, really good football team.
Thanks, Coach. Jana Stevens is your Missouri Farm Bureau agent in Liberty, Missouri. For auto, home, life, and business, you can contact her at 816-615-1812. Missouri Farm Bureau. We've got Missouri covered.